Investigations are ongoing in the Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 crash, but early evidence has pointed to a problem with the flight stabilization system, known as the Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System, or MCAS, designed to prevent stalling. Ethiopian Transport Ministry said that a study of the flight data recorder retrieved from the crashed plane had shown clear similarities to that of the Lion Air flight. The Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board have said they will provide help in analyzing the data recovered from the black boxes. Away from preliminary investigations, an event was held at the Kenyan Embassy in Addis Ababa, the capital of Ethiopia, to remember the victims of the plane crash. A candle for each of the Kenyan departed souls, as well as 34 candles for each of the other nationalities lost during the tragic crash, were lit. Kenyans living and working in Ethiopia mourned the departed, with relatives and friends of the victims recounting stories of their loved ones.
Yared was a very competent, loving. It used to be fun hanging out with him.
Old, and as I heard a colleague of us says, she left a child of 2 years and 4 months. She got married in 2016.
DNA samples from the relatives have already been collected, but the Ethiopian government says the testing may take months.
And preparation for the identification process is already started, and we will make sure that the post-mortem investigation will be started as soon as possible.
With the Ethiopian tragic accident still fresh, some passengers on Boeing 737 MAX jets in the United States say they did not know they were getting onto the aircraft model that crashed in Ethiopia. For this female passenger, she would never have boarded her plane heading to Washington, D.C. had she known what she was getting into.
Flight was okay. I think it went pretty smooth, but I did get the notification from I don't know what news site it was, but Canada had completely landed all or banned all these planes, and I kind of took the packet out and saw that we were on one of those, so that kind of shook me up a little bit. I mean, the flight was fine, so.
Would you have taken the flight, did you know?
No, absolutely not.
One of these two men is glad the aircraft model is grounded.
I was going to say, it probably would have been nice if he had done it a day or so before, when, once the UK had grounded similar planes, but I'm glad he did it now. But I'll be interested to see what the dialogue was and why they decided now as opposed to yesterday or waiting another day.
The United States has joined Europe, China and other countries in grounding Boeing's 737 MAX jets because of safety concerns. The world's biggest plane maker is facing its most serious crisis in years, as the decades-old 737 program, one of its most reliable sources of cash and profits, takes a severe blow to its prestige. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, cited new satellite data and evidence from the scene of Ethiopian plane crash near Addis Ababa for its decision to ground the planes. This is the second time the FAA has halted flights of a Boeing plane in 6 years. It had grounded the 787 Dreamliner in 2013 because of problems with smoking batteries. U.S. airlines that operate the 737 MAX, Southwest Airlines, American Airlines and United Airlines said they were working to rebook passengers. Southwest is the world's largest operator of the 737 MAX 8 with 34 jets, while American flies 24 MAX 8S and United 14 MAX 9S.
This is our cutting call on the program. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi.